Welcome to 5 questions in 5 minutes with Doug Cantrell, Head of Supply Chain Digital Services of Ford Smart Mobility, the new business and technology and strategy division within Ford. Doug, welcome.
Pleasure to be here, Guru.
So Doug, before we get started, do you want to talk about the vision and the goals of the Ford Smart Mobility, the new business, technology and strategy division?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, Ford, when we look at this from a very hierarchical perspective, we want to become the most trusted company in the world, right? And that's really where this drives from. And that's from, Ford's focus on, and specifically in MBTS, is that we're focusing on around autonomous vehicles and then, connected services, really. And that's really about mobility services and bringing mobility into the world of and data-driven services around that.
So awesome. So what are some of the key areas within this new business technology strategy that you're looking at?
Yeah, so from my perspective, what I'm involved in and interacting with is around these businesses we're standing up. One of them would be delivering parts, is where I specifically focus on. So we're leveraging software to help the dealerships become more efficient in delivering parts to their customers. There's other areas of the business that I'm not directly involved, but we're also working with you on around moving people. We have a business called Lincoln Personal Driver, which is kind of like an Uber Black service, if you would, that you guys are helping enable. There's also businesses going on over in India that we're working with you on around employee shuttles, picking up and dropping employees off at their places of work, and then also working with the cities to have bring people to and from like metro stations, subway stations, and things of that matter. So it's a global perspective, and in both the moving goods and a moving people perspective.
Awesome. So can you talk about a few specific initiatives and specifically around the ROIs that you're seeing with those initiatives?
Yeah, I think the biggest one we've seen was just the impact to CO2 reduction. And that's been in the 30+% on the pilots we've run. We've run a couple of pilots in different parts of the world, over in Europe and in the US, and the results are basically the same. The other impactful areas that I think to happen is that we really see a reduction in driver hours, and because drivers are becoming more efficient, operating costs, the miles driven, the maintenance and support of the vehicles, all those direct impacts, and those are in the 30 to 35% range as well. So we've seen some significant impacts on operations and cost reductions.
That's awesome. When you talk about delivery ROI from a CO2 reduction standpoint, I think it's very important in today's world.
Absolutely, it's one of Bill Ford's big initiatives that he has for the organization.
Awesome. So how is newest technology specifically helping you guys with these initiatives?
Yeah, I think the one thing that's always been impressive to me when we first met and we started working together is just your depth of logistics and supply chain knowledge, in the transportation world especially. Being able to talk freely, being able to brainstorm and not have to explain things allows us to ideate much quicker than what we have in the past. I think also spending time over in Bangalore, meeting the team and understanding the depth of knowledge they have, and knowing that you've got a face when someone says that a specific person is working on a problem. I can remember that person. I know who they are. I know the character they have. So it's been very beneficial to us to have you as a partner.
Awesome. So Doug, finally, I know this is a very fast evolving space, and how do you see logistics and mobility in general, going from here and specifically with your initiatives, and then how do you see newest technology playing a role in that?
Yeah, I think the one big area is that I see changing is that right now in the logistics world, it's always on the delivery company's terms. Think about UPS. UPS delivers whenever to your house whenever they have a plan for it. Now you can sign up for services in that, but that's not a typical thing that customers do. Where I really see this changing is that customers are going to start wanting things on their terms. I want to deliver between 7 and 8. I want to deliver between 4 and 5, right? That's going to be a challenge for some of these companies because they haven't invested in that technology and those capabilities. And what's been really impressive with you guys is as we tested this within our markets, allowing repair shops to specify when they want deliveries, we've been able to meet those challenges. And we've gotten great feedback from the customers regarding that.
Awesome. Doug, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Folks, thanks for watching. And look out for this space for more conversations like this. Thank you.